Hello everyone, and here I am back again with the last Nakamichi RX-505 I was working on. I did a critical listening, compare it with my other Nakamichi, and came to conclusion that I want to replace these polypropylene caps because even in the source mode it sounds a little bit muffled on the very high frequencies. So let me see if I can overcome it. There are a couple more, like 6 more polypropylene capacitors. They can age over time because of material, and like even if they still work okay, they maybe work not at the range of capabilities as they could work. All right. So let me do recapping and I'll meet you there. All right. Dolby board is complete. I'm installed WIMA and I believe Nishikon, if I remember properly. What's this one? Oh, it might be Nishikon. Oh, it's Kemet. Oh, Kemet. Right. The white is Kemet and the red is WIMA's. All right. Continue. We have, I believe, 6 more left on this board. See you soon. All right. Recapping complete. So as you may see, all orange polypropylene caps gone. Now, will it play right away? Put your bets on. It's playing. I have 2 channels. Good. All right. Next, I will retune it and see if something will change, and then we'll let you know about the final results. All right, guys. Continue tuning. Playback levels I had to increase a little bit on 400 gears. It was a little bit lower, but on the recording, like I can't record in 400 gears at the source, that's the tape. We have again in the levels, source, tape. All right, and I will have to adjust, and it's 120 microseconds, so I would need to bring it to the same levels. Sometimes you ask me like, you cannot believe that capacitors do that much. Source tape. All right, actually they are. They can kill all DAC performance. All right, now it will be minus 20 decibel, 400. Let me see the levels. Okay, 10 kilohertz. Have about +1, okay. 15 kilohertz. Elevated. We have +2 decibel to the 400 level. This means I need to remove this cover or retune bias. So see you in a moment. All right. So I removed the cover. And so yes, I was tuning +1 decibel, but we currently have +2, a little bit more. All right. So that's where we gained high frequencies. So let me do +0.5 decibel on both channels. All right. Now let's be recording. Source tape, 15 kilohertz. Perfectly fine. 10 kilohertz keeps. So level doesn't change, going up. A little bit more at 18, 19, 20, get back at 21. You see? I kinda see that we gain +1 kilohertz in recording. It's now 21.5. All right, done for this tape type. I think next one. Type 2, 70. 400 gears again, left channel. We see the same results. We gain 2 decibels on left channel, 1 decibels on the right channel. Or even like 2 decibels on both. Oh wow. And it's 400 gears, so have to adjust. That just capacitors change. All right, levels done. Now 10 kilohertz. Right channel gives elevated a little bit level. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we need to reduce right channel a little bit. 1 decibel. All right, source tape 15 kilohertz. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 drops. 21 and a half when it started to drop. All right. Now, anyway. Okay, levels there at 400 gears. I believe I would add a little bit on the right channel, maybe half decibel. Done. Now 10 kilohertz, good. 15, have perfect level. Source tape, good. At 15 it didn't affect that much. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 and a half when it starts to drop. All right, we get perfect results. We extended range, and DEX now really sings very, very well. I tried factory tapes, and that's the level like when my best DEX performs. So it's now on the best of the best level of performance. If you remember, I was replacing capacitors in my 680ZX, right? I did first round, then I recapped orange caps, then I replaced electronic switches, like MOSFET switches, and like every single time it was improving and giving more and more details, right? So you never know how DEX sounds with these aged parts and how it was originally sounding. Like it's not true, like guys, or I preserve it in the original condition. No, this part is soon will be 50 years old. Even these like blue capacitors, they still like filtering power. I believe, like as I did in my deck, full recapping, it brings additional benefits. And as you've seen in the couple decks from end of 70s, beginning of 80s, when I recapped power supplies, like Sony K88 or my couple more, we immediately observed lower temperature on the power transformer, on the power supply transistors, and so on. Like it's immediately gets colder and works better. So that would be it for this part. Next I will compare both decks, and if they're like on the speakers, like when I can hear better, because those tweeters from Bowers and Wilkins really take the best into market. All right, see you soon. And this would be the final part. I'm testing the both decks, and like there is exactly zero difference when I switch on my amplifier between one and other. Then neither in the source mode they are the same, and the recording results are absolutely the same. That means that I achieved success with this deck, and it's the same good as mine now, and I'm pretty happy for my friend. Alright, that would be final part for this video. Thanks for being with me. Stay on my channel, subscribe, and see you in my next adventures. Bye-bye.